Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Dana and welcome to the House of Freeman. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my friends choose my makeup. I have numbered a load of different products of each category on these 2 sheets of paper, and I've got my list of people that I'm going to give a little ring. They'll give me a number. I'll pick up the products. I will show you I've got all of the products to the side of me. So here's the filming and there are all the different products that I can choose from. Now, some of these products do not work well with each other. They congeal, they make a horrible mess. So this could be really nice, or it could be an absolute disaster. We'll find out when they give me the products that I'm going to use. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. I've started off by shaving and moisturizing my face so that I've got the best foundation to throw all of these products on. Will give me a little bit of a fighting chance, hopefully. So first we're going to start with primer. I have 5 different types. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base, the PS Beauty 2-in-1 Primer and Setting Spray, the Lacura Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer, the Revolution Pore Blur and Prime Primer, and then the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Hopefully, I get either the L'Oreal Mattifying Base or the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really don't want the Revolution one. The Lacura one I've not tried, and then the PS one, I don't know if it actually does anything. So I'm praying. I'm going to ring the first person now, and that person is Little Miss Amy. She was quite terrified to get a call from me. She thought it would be something like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So excuse me while I just give her a little ring. I'll put her on speaker so that you can hear her.
Hi.
Hello, is this Amy?
Yes, it is.
This
and I
is
have Celine here with me.
Oh, I love that. This is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh my god, hello, how can I help?
Hi, I've just got a question. It's literally just so simple. Choose a number between 1 and 5, please.
Okay, 3.
3.
Please.
Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna
What,
have
do
to.
you choose another number?
No, you can't. You can't. I'm with that one now. Okay, that's all I needed you for.
Okay. Love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too. Right.
Are you so amazing? Are you doing the thing where you have to choose different colours for a palette and do the eyeshadow?
No, I'm doing the you choosing the makeup that I'm putting on my face. So you had 5 different primers that you could choose, and
Oh my god, I bet she's gone for a dark one, isn't she?
she's just chosen one that I've never used before, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
Well, there you go, we're testing it. We're experimenting, Dana. Just go with the flow, baby. Go with it, go with it.
Right, thank you very much.
Okay, I must go make donuts now, so see you later. Goodbye.
Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god. This is the product we're going to be using. It is the Lacura Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer. This brand is known for doing dupes of high-end products. And I mean, does that not look like... it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, this. So let's open her up. Look, I've never used this before, as I said, so the seal's still on it. Thank goodness I haven't got nails anymore, because I wouldn't be able to get that off. Right, let's get a nice... Ooh. It's weird. It's not see-through. That's very strange. Let's apply it to the face and see how it feels. Hopefully this gets... Oh, she's quite thick. Hopefully this gets tacky. I do have a mirror here, just before you ask why I'm leaning out of frame. And let's pray that this actually works with the foundation that I'm going to be using. Oh, it's a very thick consistency. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but it doesn't feel particularly nice. Oh well, she did her best, poor Amy. Right, let's ring our second volunteer. Well, they're not volunteers, I did ask them prior to this. But, you know, what are friends for? Let's chuck this to the side. Next, we have foundation. Now, you have 10 different options in this category. I've gone across a load of different brands, high-end drugstore. I've got different formulas like liquid foundation, stick foundation, and just high coverage. Oh, I don't know what you would call them. It's just a MAC full coverage, kind of push it in and push it against the face, you know? So number one, we have the Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. I've got it in 2 different shades that I mix into one. Then I've got the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, Revolution Conceal and Define, Kryolan TV Paint Stick, MAC Full Coverage Foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear, PS My Perfect Color Double Coverage Matte Foundation. They like a long name for that one. MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and the Max Factor Facefinity Foundation. I used the Max Factor Facefinity Foundation after a recommendation from some of the people who trained me at work, and I initially loved the formula, but when I tried it on my face, firstly, the shade is way too light, and secondly, the formula is very liquidy, so I don't think it's going to stay on my face. This primer has gone tacky, just to give you a little update. So I'm going to ring our second contestant and we're going to see what he says.
Hello?
Bonjour, hello.
You're right.
Yeah, this is Chris Tarrant calling from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Idiot.
Could you imagine? Right, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10, please.
2.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not bad. Okay.
Oh no.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Right, enjoy your day. Oh my goodness. Right. Thank you very much, Aaron, for this. This is not that bad. He chose the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is definitely not the worst, but it's not the best in my experience. I would have loved to have had the Conceal and Define Foundation by Revolution, or something like the Fast Base Stick Foundation or the MAC Full Coverage, because those are wonderful foundations, but it's not bad. Let's pump a couple onto the back of my hand and then apply it to the skin. Let's grab a mirror, shall we? Oh, it smells. It smells... It's not a bad smell, but it is heavily fragranced. Oh, you can tell this is my winter shade. This is in the shade Snow. So not my summer match, and we may have to bring it down the neck, but it's not bad. When I initially reviewed this foundation, I found that sometimes it leaves a little to be desired. The foundation itself seems to clump up in my pores, and I don't know if this is the primer doing this, because I've never tried the primer before, but it's not having a good time on my skin at all today. So hopefully we can save this with concealer under the eyes. And the product doesn't really go that far across the face with a couple of pumps. I've only managed to cover half my face and a little bit of this side. We are going to have to add more pumps. Ooh, we're we're going to have to go into the forehead, so I'm going to apply a little wig cap. Be right back. There we go. Now that I look like I'm out of the art pop music video, let's get back into applying. Oh, I really don't like this foundation. I thought I'd give it another go because everybody online was saying that it was a good foundation and it had decent coverage and it was nice to use. We're going to swipe a Real Techniques complexion sponge over the top of this, but I mean, it's not my favourite and it's not one that I'm going to go and grab when I need some foundation. Okay, now that I've blended it out with a Real Techniques complexion sponge, it's not that bad. The coverage is still quite bad here. You're still getting a lot of redness and you can see that giant spot underneath, but it's not as textured as it originally was when I put it on with the brush. Maybe it's because it was the amount of product that I was putting on, but at the same time, no other foundation, well, the foundations that I prefer don't do stuff like that, so it's not something that I gravitate to, but it's not the worst. It could have been that Max Factor Face Affinity, so the flawless finish, not that bad. Now that I've blended this out with the sponge, it doesn't look as bad as it did when it first went on. There are still bits of my face like here where I'm not getting the coverage that I want, but overall the texture of the foundation has calmed down. It was horrendous when it first got put onto my skin. It was all pilling up under my eyes. It wasn't adhering to the skin. I don't know if it was the primer or if it was the foundation itself, but in my experience this foundation just doesn't like my skin, so it's not that bad. Thank you, Aaron. We will work with what we've got. Oh dear me. Now the next thing we've got to add is the concealer. I have 5 different options here. I've got the Revolution Conceal and Define, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer, the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and the Kryolan Camouflage Cream Palette. These are all quite full coverage concealers, so I'm not worried about the coverage on it. It's just some of them are going to work with this foundation and some of them are going to take it right off. Like, it is not going to work. It's going to be a mess. So I'm going to attempt to ring the next person. Give me 1 second. Oh, why is it so quiet? Bring, bring. God, it does sound like I'm on a game show. Hi, babe. Hi, how you doing? Oh, yeah, good, good. I'm trying to save this look right now, so you have to choose a number between 1 and 5. Go ahead.
3.
That's not bad. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Right. Thank you very much, Sophie. Right, enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. Right, 3. What was that? The L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. So it's not the one that I wanted to try, which was the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer, but I can do a review of that in another video. If you'd like to see that, I will put a little annotation in the corner and you can vote, or just leave a comment in the comment section below. That would be lovely. We are going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. I've got it in the shade 323 Fawn. So let's open her up and start applying to the face. Ooh, look at that stark contrast on my face. A little bit on the chin, lovely. We'll take the Real Techniques complexion sponge and buff this into the skin. Ooh, that's a lot. I forgot how pigmented this concealer is. And I'm using it in a different shade today, so it's a little bit lighter than what I'm used to, but it is giving a lovely finish on the skin. Goodness, that coverage saved this foundation. Thank goodness. You are not seeing any pigment under my eyes anymore, thank goodness. And it has really boosted the highlights of the face there. Good choice. Thank you very much, Sophie. Right, let's go into setting powder now. So we have 5 options for this. The first is Coty Airspun powder. Everyone knows about that. It is a drag staple. Then we've got the e.l.f. high definition powder. This is the one that I use most of the time. I use it very regularly, so I know it performs well. The Revolution baking powder, I did not like this powder at all. Hated it when I tried it. You can check the video, I'll put it in the little eye above. The Makeup Obsession Pure Bake powder in lace. Didn't like that as well because the colour just didn't suit my skin tone and what I was trying to do with it. And then I've got the Barry Ready Set Smooth powder as well, which I haven't tried, so that will be a new one. The next person I'm going to ring is Daniel. Let's grab him up on the phone now. Come on, Daniel, please don't give me the Revolution baking powder or the Makeup Obsession one. Please.
Hello.
Hello, is this Daniel?
It is.
Hello, this is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh my god.
You sound so enthralled. Right, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 5, please. Oh, you're creasing my concealer. And then...
3.
It. Oh, god damn it, Dan. Oh, well. Well, thank you for your time. Oh. Okay, right, it's fine.
Okay.
Right, have a nice day now.
You too.
For God's sake, Dan. I know he couldn't have known what the options are because nobody knows what the options are, but he chose the Revolution baking powder in translucent. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And so it comes in a little pot with the dots in the top, but the lid is too tiny for you to get a brush in, so you kind of have to just pour it on the side and hope for the best. For God's sake. Right, I'm going to grab this Revolution powder brush. I'm just going to tip it on a towel that I've got sitting on the desk. Oh. I'm gonna insert some footage here. It just looks horrendous. Like, it's so thick. I know it's a baking powder, but it's just, look at that. That looks like concrete. Let's pick up some with the brush. Look at that. Bluminek. Right, here goes nothing. Oh. Oh, I wore a black jumper. And this is gonna screw it right up. But, God, can you see that powder? I mean, look, this jumper is screwed now. I love this jumper, but, oh well. Thank you, Dan. If I didn't already look pale as... Oh God, where's my fan? Get this away. My God. It's just so thick. I find it way too much for a makeup look, and it just bunches up on the face and you can't really move it around. But we are going to try our best to make this work. Oh my goodness, I look so pale now. Okay, the finish is, as I remember it, it is clumping up in certain areas on the skin. It has completely mattified the face though, so I'm sure that everything is set in place. But my goodness, it's not the best. Well, it hasn't even completely mattified because look, I've still got a little sheen here. Give me that fan again. Oh, I said I was hoping for the best with this look, but this, not my favourite, will never be my favourite. Get back over there. Oh, and my poor jumper. Goodness. Right, okay. If I bring you in closer, you can see just how horrible it looks. Like, there we go. Like, look at that. It's just clumping up, and I'm not a fan. Like, it's even taken off some of the concealer here. Oh, for goodness sake. But this is the nature of the video. I can get things that I really didn't want to put on my skin and thought people had forgotten about. Right, next is bronzer. I will need it because I look like a ghost right now. We have 5 options again. I have the Primark Double Take Eye and Face Palette. It will be in the shade Throw Shade. I've got the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade Fiji. I've got the MAC Bronzing Powder, which I love. It is a holy grail and I cannot get enough of it. Then I've got the CYO Girls on Contour Kit. Never used it before, so I don't know what it's going to be like. And then I've got the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I haven't used at all, but we're here to try new things. And if it can help out, please, please God. Right, let's give the next person a ring.
Hello.
Hi, is that Demi?
Is this YouTube sensation Dana Freeman?
Well, no, this is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but thank you very much.
Oh shit, I don't know anything.
Oh, it's okay, me neither, so don't worry about it. I'm currently looking like I'm fresh back from the dead. I look like I'm part of the Beetlejuice cast and crew. It's not
Oh, you're done then. Excellent.
Oh, you... I'm gonna cry. Right, so I need you to pick a number between 1 and 5, please.
I don't even get to know what they are. This is so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with 4.
Okay, that's not the worst. That's fine.
It's not the worst. Good.
It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
That's okay. That's just been my entire life.
Oh. Debbie, please. Right. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me on the show, Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You're very welcome. I hope your friend does get £1 million.
And I hope that you stop looking like you're fresh out the grave.
I know. Well, I woke up like this, girls. Right, okay, I will catch up with you soon.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye, my dear.
You.
I love you
Goodbye.
too. Bye-bye. Right, okay, Demi chose the CYO Girls on Contour Kit. Here is the product. I have not tried this before, so let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, they cracked me right up. Okay, it comes in a little black package like this, and if we open it up, these are the shades that we get. Oh, there you are, hi. Those are the shades. So that doesn't look bad. I'm not going to use the highlight in this. I'm only going to use the contour as a bronzer. So let's grab my big Real Techniques fluffy brush, pop it in the product. Oh, okay, nothing is coming onto the brush. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, this takes a bit of work to actually get the product on the brush. That's a bit odd. Okay, so we've got a brush full of product. Let's grab the mirror and go in and give me some features again. Okay. I'm not going to say anything until it's completely on my face. Okay, now that it's applied, that's actually quite a nice shade for my face. So I will be picking this back up again. It's not blending the best, but this might not be the product. This is probably, from my experience, the Revolution baking powder just not working well with the skin, but that was actually quite good. Thank you very much. Next, we've got to go in with blush just to bring some more life back to these features. I have 5 different blushes here. I've got the Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Fair. It's got a blush in it. I don't particularly like that one because I prefer my blushes to be matte, and that one has a bit of shimmer in it. Then I've got the MAC blush in Peony Petal, my go-to. I absolutely love that blush and I love how it works on my skin. Then I've got the L'Oreal Infallible Blush Paint Palette. Never used it before, so it will be something new. Then I've got the Primark Double Take Eye and Face Palette, which had 4 different blushes in it. If you want to see a full face of PS Primark makeup, I will put it in the icon up above. And then I have the Rimmel Royal Blush. It's a cream blush, and we've set my face. So if I get that one, I might as well just wipe it all off and start again. So hopefully this person chooses MAC Peony Petal or the Double Take Eye and Face Palette, because I like those two. I like those two a lot. Right, next we have Sophie. Not the same Sophie, we've got 2 different Sophies in this video. Right, let me just find their number. This could make or break this face. It could take everything off. Just no pressure. Oh goodness, I don't know which number they use. Let's try this one.
You dialed an incorrect number. Please check the number and try.
Apparently not. Come on. Yes.
Hello.
Hi, thank you so much for doing this.
That's all right.
Oh my goodness. So I had 2 different numbers for you, and
Oh.
I tried the first one and this woman just was like, no, you have an incorrect number, goodbye.
Oh, that's
And
all good.
I was like, okay then.
I've had this number for ages though, so I don't know where that one came from. But then we
Yeah.
have known each other for ages, so
I know, I've got 2 different numbers, so I'm just going to delete the one that doesn't work. I did send you, did you get a text that I sent you maybe like 2 weeks ago?
no.
Oh, that's really annoying because it was a really like heartfelt, encouraging text. I'll resend
Oh.
it to this number, but
Oh,
I I must have sent it to that old number. That's so
Oh.
annoying. Oh well.
Whoops.
Oh well. Right, okay. You have to choose a number between 1 and 5.
Uh-huh.
At the moment, we're on blush.
Okay.
So it could go downhill from here, and one of them is a cream blush, and I've just set my face. So
Oh.
it could take the product off. So no pressure.
Okay. 2.
Yes! Oh, it's my favourite blush.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank God.
Thank God. Okay. Thank you very much. I will speak to you later,
welcome.
my dear.
Oh, excited to see the result.
Oh, thank you. Right. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, they came through. Right. This is the product that they chose, my favourite. Come on, focus, please. There we go. My favourite blush by MAC. It is Peony Petal, of course. And I'm going to grab a Real Techniques blush brush and just coat this in the product and just apply it to my face to bring back some life. I'm really annoyed about that text. I'm going to resend the text now. That is so annoying. It was like one of those really encouraging, I love you and all of this, because they were going through a bit of a hard time. But let's try it again, shall we? Yeah, I did send it to the right one. There we go. We'll just send it again. Just to make sure it gets delivered. Okay, let's get back into the blush. Oh, I'm so glad this was the one that was chosen. I love this blush. I love it so much. This was one of the first MAC products I ever bought. So it has been with me for such a long time and it's done me well in all of the looks that I've used it in. It just brings a nice warmth back to the face. Oh, I did send it to the right one. Oh, well. Well, have it twice, Sophie. Have it twice. Okay, let's just... I think it made me cry, so I never replied. I'm sorry about that, but you know, I have to show love and support when it is needed. That's nice. I like that. Thank you very much. Okay, next we're on to highlighter. Now we have 5 options again. We've got the e.l.f. Prismatic Highlighting Duo in Mermaid Tail. We've got the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Summer Solstice. We've got the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Platinum Ice Palette. We've got the Revolution Strobe Highlighter in Moonglow Lights. And then we've got the Primark Double Take Eye and Face Palette. The Primark one, not the best. The Sleek one is the one I go to all the time. The Jeffree Star one is a new one for me. The Prismatic Highlighting Duo from e.l.f. is purple, so good luck to me. And the Revolution Strobe Highlighter isn't bad at all, so that's fine. Let's ring the next victim. This one is going to be Becca. So she's going to make me glow. Although I seem to be glowing here anyway. Oh, I'm glowing everywhere. Maybe this baking powder has a little bit of a glow in it. It shouldn't do. It's just a baking powder. Who knows? Maybe that's why I didn't like the product, but whatever. Let's ring Becca.
Hello.
Hello, is this Becca?
Hello.
This is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh my god, am I on phone a friend?
That would be great, wouldn't it? If I was going to win £1 million. Oh.
How close to 1 million could you get?
I'm on 1,000.
Oh, right. What question is it?
Okay, you need to pick a number between 1 and 5, please.
I'll go for 2, please.
2. Yes, that is a favourite. That is a good one.
Nice.
We were doing highlighter now, and you had a choice between an e.l.f., a Sleek, a Jeffree Star one, a Revolution one, or a Primark one. And you got the Sleek one, so...
Nice.
Chef's kiss.
Quite
Chef's kiss.
gutted I didn't pick Jeffree Star, to be honest.
I know, that would have been number 3, so you were very close. But oh well.
Still, did good.
Did good. Right. Thank you very much for your time.
That's alright.
I'll catch up with you soon, my dear.
Love that.
Right. Au
Have fun.
revoir. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Oh, thank you, Becca. Now, I don't have this palette in its original packaging. I have it in my big old palette here that I take everywhere. As you can see from the hitting of pans that I have on everything. I don't think I've hit pan on any of the highlights yet, but they're very close because I use them all the time. I'm going to be taking the Bedelium Tools 785 brush. This is the brush I use for highlighting all the time. And I think I'm going to go into the whiter one here. Tap off the excess because this is a very, very good highlighter. Like, wow. Wow. Isn't that just so pretty? It's so pretty. Thank you, Becca. I will do a little review of the Platinum Ice palette. from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I can do it as a 2-in-1 with the concealer actually. And I've got a couple of the eyeshadow palettes that I need to review, so they might just make an appearance again and again and again in those videos. Yep. Lovely. Right, okay, what have we got next? Okay, we've got eyeshadow. So for this one, I'm going to need 2 numbers from the person. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to need 6 numbers from the person because I'm going to need 1 for the initial palette, and then I'm going to need 5 more numbers for the shades that we're going to be using. So depending on what palette they choose, it could range from, how many shades have we got? 9, I think, is the lowest amount of shades. And then it goes all the way up to the 39 different shades in one of the palettes. Guess which one it is? It has been featured on my channel before. So next is going to be my good friend Lily, Miss Highland. Let's give her a little ring. See what she says.
Hello, hello.
Bonjour. How you doing?
I'm alright, yeah.
Oh, good, good. Right, okay, you have to give me initially a number between 1 and 10.
Oh, okay. 8.
Okay, okay. So let's write that down. You chose number 8. Now give me 1 second. Okay, I need to count how many shades there are in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, now you need to give me 5 numbers between 1 and 14. Go.
Ooh, okay. 3,
Yep,
6,
yep,
13,
yep,
9,
yep.
5.
Okay, okay. We're gonna go from...
I'm sure you'll look beautiful.
We're gonna go from left to right and then up to down. Okay, so 3, Planet X. So I can reveal to you that you chose the Fenty Beauty Galaxy eyeshadow palette.
Ooh.
So that's pretty. I've never used it before, but oh, the packaging. It's so pretty. I can't open it. Oh, they're all shimmers.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't have a blending shade. Oh no. Right, well, okay, so you chose 3. So, okay, 3 is like a dark... Let's put it up to the camera, Dana, like a proper YouTuber. So 3 is like a almost a coppery brown. So it's not bad. 6 is a greenish gold. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, 13 is a bluish purple. So we're accepting that. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is a pink gold. And then 5 is a straight up greenish purple. So that's not bad. Okay.
I'm a professional.
You are a professional. Look at you go. So you could have chosen from the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, the Anastasia Riviera palette, the Morphe Hit the Lights palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, the MAC Amber x9 palette, the Revolution X Soph Extra Spice palette, Sugar Pill Shadows, Fenty Beauty one you chose. There was a Rimmel Magnif Eyes Colour Edition palette. I don't like that palette, but I had to throw it in. And then the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. So you did well.
Thank you. I'm a Fenty girl at heart.
Yeah, you are. I was going to put the Fenty foundation in this lot, but I couldn't find my little testers. So I was like, okay then, I won't. But there's always another chance for another one, so I could do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let me get into this eyeshadow and see how shiny my eyes are going to become because they're all shimmers.
That's a beautiful glazed donut.
That's me. Right, okay, I will catch up with you soon, my dear. Thank you so much.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so let's look at the palette. Those are really nice shades, but as I said, we don't have any... Did something just fall out of my palette? Oh no! I've just like, I don't know if you can see that little black bit. Oh, it's gone now. So I've just snapped the hinge in the top bit. It's not supposed to look like that, but it just seems to be a day for it, really. Okay, let's start with number 3. So number 3 is that browny gold looking shade. That one is called Planet X, and we are going to be using this as a transition shade. So I'm not going to put it in numerical order. I'm literally just going to do what she has given me. So we're going to buff this into my crease. The colors there, these are very they take a real hit when you put the brush in them though, just from light taps as well. Okay, that's nice. It's nice for a transition shade. Well done, Miss Lily. A professional, as she said. Next is number 6. So if we're going left to right, up to down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is this green shade here. This is what we're going to use to buff out that crease shade. Oh, these really take a hit. Like, can you see where my brush has been? I don't think you can in this product. So it really has bits where it's pushed up from where the brush is going in, and I'm not even pushing it that hard at all. Ooh, green and brown. You almost have to stroke the brush in the eyeshadows to stop it from doing that beat up moment. I really doubt this eyeshadow palette is supposed to be used in this way, but it's what the people want. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in so that you can see the process that we've got going on. There we go. Let's grab more of the green. There is glitter all over my face, but what can you do? Next, we will be using the third shade that she chose, which was number 13. So let's grab the palette, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This lovely bluish purple shade. We're going to take it on a MAC 239S brush. Oh, the brush I was using just then was a NYX 16 blender brush. It really does coat the brush. Now this one is going straight onto the eyelid. And then the next 2 shades will be the lower lash line and the inner corner. So let's drag this across the eye. This isn't my favorite eyeshadow palette, but I mean, it's probably just here to be used for pops of shimmer color. You're not supposed to make an entire look out of it. I do apologize if I move over here, it's because I got my mirror. I will try and look in the viewfinder and stay in the right place. What was next? Number 9, that was going to be the lower lash line. So let's pop this up again, shall we? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this one here, this orangey looking gold, almost a copper. Let me just grab a smudge brush. Here we go. This is the Real Techniques smudge brush, aptly named. And then let's go in with this shade here. That's the one we chose. Oh, it comes off pink. I don't know if you can see that, but it comes off pink. So let's grab the mirror and let's put it under. Not in the eye, Dana. Under the eye. Oh, this fallout is just a mess. But these are shimmer shades, so I'm not surprised. I always seem to be doing a purple look on my channel. I'm putting more green in that. Okay, and then inner corner highlight, let's get this done, let's get it dusted. So that was number 5. Let's grab the palette again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do you see how deep that is for an inner corner highlight? What can you do? Where is my pencil brush? Here it is. Right, so let's get back in frame, Dana. Okay, so this shade here is what she chose. Grab it on the pencil brush. Oh, that's so dark. I look like I've been punched in the face. I look like I've been punched in the face. Oh. And this is not my favourite formula at all. Like, look what it's done. Oh. Blurminic. That's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Right, I'm going to do the other eye off camera, do my brows, because I didn't get anybody to pick brow products for me, because no. And we will put on a little bit of liner, some lashes. The lashes, somebody else is choosing. The liner, I get to choose. So I will be right back. I finished my lashes, my eyeliner, and my brows off camera. The eyeshadow is leaving me a little speechless. I'm not gonna lie. It's purples and pinks, so I'm happy with it, but trying to blend this green and this brown up here, not great. But what can you do when you don't know what palette you're gonna use and that the palette is all shimmers? But what can we do? Next, we're going to go into eyelashes. I have 5 options again. They are the Revive Dramatic Lashes, the Little Mix Jessie Viva Volume Lashes, my favourite. Well, my favourite are the On Duty by Little Mix, but any Little Mix lash. And then we've got the Jerome Russell Fun Lashes Gold Lame. They are called Gold Lame for a reason. I'm just going to show them to you. This could be really bad. Let's open them up. These are just old style party drag lashes. If I get these, I will not be happy, but we work with what we're given. Then I've got the PS 3D Iconic Lashes, which I'm okay with. And then the Femme McCann Calabasas Crush Lashes in Dramatic, which are a Poundland lash, which I've been wanting to try for a while, but never got round to it. So let's ring our next victim. This one is Matthew. Put you on loudspeaker.
Hello.
Hello, is this Matthew?
It is. Hello.
Hello, this is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, okay.
Could you imagine? It would be so lovely.
That would be amazing. I'd literally be like, oh my gosh.
I said that to Becca earlier, and then she was like, what question are you on? And I was like, £1,000.
Oh, great.
And she was like, well then.
Yeah, I'd
was
probably be the person that would sort of like get the question wrong. It would be something I'd be like, I don't know.
I know, literally. What colour is the sky? And you're like,
Green.
green, yeah. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Now is not the time to catch up. We'll do that later. But
Okay.
I need you to choose a number between 1 and 5, please.
Let's go with 3. 'Cause
Oh,
that's
you
my birthday.
piece of
Why did I just doom you?
I'm just gonna show the audience which lashes Matthew picked.
Oh dear, are they like really monstrous, I imagine?
It's these things that I said I didn't want.
I have no idea what these look like, and I'm really, really sorry.
You're gonna have to. So imagine an old school drag lash that's got like. It looks like tinsel in them.
Oh right.
And the shade is literally gold lame.
Oh
So
right.
if that tells you anything about the sort of crap.
I mean, I think they could look cool. I mean, they look cool in my mind.
Yeah, wait until you see the video, love.
I look forward to it.
They're an absolute mess. Oh well. It seems that you and Dan are the ones who screwed me over this video. He gave me a really rubbish setting powder, and now you've given me some awful heffalump lashes.
Hey, heffalumps can be, fairly cute, I guess. I don't know. We'll see the final
Don't lie
final
to
look.
me. Don't lie to me. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to apply these lashes and I'm going to cry them off later on.
Good luck. All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
I said I didn't want these lashes. Oh my god, look at them. So we're mixing the shimmery face with the shimmery eyeshadow and now the tinsel shimmery eyelashes. Welcome to Christmas. Hi, you've skipped most of the year and now it's time for Christmas. So I'm going to use my Eyelaw lash clamps. I'm going to use my duo glue. I'm going to apply these and we're going to see what I look like when they're done. Oh my god. They have literally no... Look! They've got no lash band to them and they're really flimsy lashes. Oh... Matthew! For God's sake. I don't even think I've trimmed these before because I've never worn them. Wrong eye, Dana. Wrong eye. Let's have a look, shall we? They should be all right. They should be okay. Let's add the duo. Pray for me. I'm gonna zoom you in. Look at this mess. I look like a friggin' Ferrero Rocher. They're huge. They're really lightweight, actually. I don't feel like there's anything on my eye, but that's probably because this is made out of 100% tinsel used from a friggin' pound store. But these I've had in my collection for years. I think they're something my mum originally gave to me. What a friggin' mess. Okay, let's apply the other one. I'm so sorry you're this close. You get to see how much of a mess I am. Oh. Well, this one is screwed already because the end of the lash has turned around and attached itself. Do you know what? This bit of the lash is going off. Bye-bye. More duo, here we come. Let's zoom you out. You don't need to be close to my face like this anymore. These are pre-trimmed and feathered. I'd rather they just weren't on my eye, but what can you do? Okay, let's add this one. Oh, what a mess. Oh my god, look at me. They're not bad lashes, they just need to not have the glitter in them. Well, it looks like I've got more eyeshadow on my eye now because of these blooming lashes, but what can you do? Right, next we're going to run straight into lipstick. I've got 10 for this person to choose from. So first I've got the Max Factor Lipfinity in Angelic. Then I've got the PS Matte Lip, which I loved. It's a really good formula. Then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Heathers, the Revolution Rose Gold Lipstick in Chauffeur, the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in Uniformly Fabulous, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Lip in Leo, the Rimmel Stay Satin in Radical. Really don't want that. It never looked great on my lips at all. The Lacura lipstick in June, the NYX Liquid Suede in Vintage, and the Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Drug Lord. Because why not? Let's throw something crazy into the mix. So I'm gonna ring the next person. This one is Pinar, a wonderful, wonderful girl who does a lot for this channel. So all of the graphics that you see and the title sequence for House of Freeman was all done by her. And she is an incredible motion graphic designer. She's absolutely incredible. So let's give her a ring.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, good, good. Well, we're nearly done with this face. I've just got lipstick and setting spray to do, but some of the choices people have made have just been not great. Not great.
Oh no.
But what can you do? What can you do? So you get to choose my lipstick now. So I need a number between 1 and 10.
Okay. Let me think. 8.
8. Okay, I've not tried that lipstick. That's not bad. It could have been worse. You could have chosen a Jeffree Star lipstick, which is literally bright white. So
Oh dear.
it could have been horrendous. But no, you've chosen something that kind of looks like a bit of a terracotta nude, which is nice. That's all right.
Okay, lovely.
So well done you. You didn't screw me over like some of these people did.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear this.
Oh my goodness. Right, thank you very much. And I'll speak to you soon.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. What an absolute darling. Right, so she did pick the Lacura lipstick in Dune. That is a nice shade. So let's open it up. I've never tried these before, so I don't know what the formula's like. Grab the mirror and we'll go straight. Oh, just see my lashes again. Nothing. Oh, it smells very cheap. Oh, and look at the packaging. You can tell that some of this has melted. Look at the side of that packaging. It's all over my fingers. Ugh. Right, well, let's go in, shall we? That's a really nice shade. I don't know how long it's going to wear on the lips, but that's really cool. It looks like Leo by Jeffree Star, which I wanted, so I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. Ugh. Every time I look now, the lashes just jump out at me. For goodness sake. Right, we're in the home stretch now and we just need the setting spray. I have got 4 options. We've got the MAC Fix Plus in lavender, the Revolution Sport Fix, which is the one I use all the time, the Elf Matte Magic Mist and Set, which is not bad, I like that one, and the PS 2-in-1 primer and finishing spray. That one has a really weird dispenser on the top, so it might just take out half my foundation. We'll see what happens. So the last person I'm going to ring is Anthony. Let's get him up here and let's pop him on the good old phone.
Hello.
Hi, doll.
Hello. How are you?
That's a bit of a tricky question right now because half of my face is and the other half is quite all right.
Oh, girl, give me some looks.
It's a look. It is a look. So imagine like Party City fun lashes that look like your nan's tinsel that she puts around the tree that are kind of like falling apart. That's what's on my lashes right now.
Roxy Andrews season 5.
It's a mess. It fully is a mess. Right, you get
Oh
to...
my god.
You're picking
I can't wait to see this.
You're picking the last thing.
Okay.
So you're picking my setting spray. I need a number from 1 to 4, please.
1 to 4. Let's go 4.
Anthony.
I could tell by the side that was not a good option.
Anthony. Okay, so you had a choice between the Max Fix Plus, the Revolution Sport Fix, the Elf Matte Magic Mist and Set, which is quite nice, or the PS, which is Primark 2-in-1 primer and finishing spray, and you chose the PS 2-in-1.
I would choose number 4 all over again.
You little... I'm so... well, okay, fine. It's got an awful dispenser, but what can you do? I mean, it can just add to the look, make me look dripping.
Definitely.
Dripping.
You know, you're already this far, you might as well just,
cry.
take it to the next level.
Yeah, I should have
Take it
just...
to the Primark level.
I should have cried into a bottle and then just used my tears as a setting spray, to be completely honest.
That probably would have been better.
I can't. Right, okay.
Oh my
right.
god, I cannot wait to see this.
I'm gonna go.
I can't wait to see the next winning look on RuPaul's Drag Race season 30.
Yeah, I am the all-star. Just that's
Yes.
it. But not...
You know what? RuPaul needs to move over,
Yeah.
This is the queen of drag right now.
I'm not all-star as in, like, Drag Race. I'm all-star as in Smash Mouth, because I currently want to smash my mouth against the wall. That's what's happening.
You're literally like Shrek walking out of his
I
cubicle,
am.
like, bam.
I could have just coated my face in green and called it a day and just used this water that I'm going to use for the finishing spray, What can you
Love
do?
it. Love it.
Oh, I'm going to have to beat that out. Oh, well. Right,
well, the power of editing.
Yeah, literally. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Right,
enjoy.
goodbye
I
now.
can't wait to see the final look.
Oh, well, you and nobody else. Right, bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's 3 people who have screwed me over. Daniel, Matt, and now Anthony. Why? Okay, we're going to take the PS 2-in-1. You see, I don't use this often. It is peeling. It is sticky. It's vile. It says you shake it to prime and you leave it to settle to refresh. So I haven't done anything to it. Here is the nozzle. The spray, like, it gives you a nice kind of plume of fluid, but sometimes there's little bits of moisture that get through and they're just and it's not great. So let's set it and hopefully just forget it. Oh, and it smells horrible. I'm just going to do some finishing touches. I will come back when it's all done. Okay, so this is the final look. I've still got a line between my hairline and my bronzer because it just didn't want to blend very well. Overall, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I do look incredibly sweaty though, and that's not from the highlight because it's still gone under here on my face. So I think that's where the setting spray has settled, and it's not great. The texture of the skin isn't great either. The lip is actually really, really nice. I like that lip a lot. The lashes, you already know what I feel about those. The brows were done with products that I like, so. But the eyeshadow, I'm sorry, Lily, I couldn't. Look, we'll zoom in. So you can see the texture of my face now. It is not great. We just look very sweaty, very shiny. There's a lot of glitter all over my face from where this eyeshadow has gone. And speaking of the eyeshadow, it's not my favourite look. I'm not going to lie. The eyeliner saves it a little bit and the pink is really nice, but the top just looks muddy and there's no real colour there. So it's a no from me. I don't know what I'm going to do with that Fenty palette, but I won't be using it. Not for a while at least, and not on its own. You need something that has matte shades that you can just blend and get some colour on the eye before you go in with these shimmers. So overall, this is it. It's not a bad base by any means, but it's not my finest work. Thank you very much to everyone who I rang in this video and gave me a nice little talk. Some of you,
I will be hunting you down.
I know that you didn't know what you were choosing, but it was still your choice. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. It has been a laugh. And if you want to see me do this again with different people, and we'll just, because we've still got a ridiculous amount of products for people to choose from. So I can just take the ones that we've used out, reshuffle them a little bit and do another version of this video with different people, or we can have returning people, whatever. If you want me to do another one, please comment down below. It's just been a roller coaster. And I don't look that bad, but I have seen better days. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up down below. Remember to subscribe and become a member of the house. Also, we do have a little subscriber giveaway going on at the moment. So all of the videos that I do for unboxing the monthly subscription boxes, any item that I don't think I'll use, I'm putting towards a subscriber giveaway. The details will be in the description bar below. So make sure you're subscribed to be entered. And I hope I catch you in the next one. I'm going to wash this off my face, like right now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and stay tuned. Oh.